Howdy, the Toaster Dude is back. This time with another finance video. Let's go! Man, it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your... Are you living paycheck to paycheck? I did it for a long time. Here's what I did to break free, and you can too. Like and subscribe, as always. Do it. Welcome to the Toaster Botnet, where I babble about random things until you either get bored or hit the subscribe button. This week's topic: breaking the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Okay, living paycheck to paycheck feels like a hamster wheel. You just get nowhere, which is depressing and frustrating. I know there are some situations where you just can't afford to save, but these cases are worst case scenarios, and most of the people living paycheck to paycheck today just have bad money managing skills. Okay, what I'm talking about here is probably super obvious to some people, and they will go, duh, of course. But statistically speaking, if you are an average person, you are not doing any of these things. And you are just blowing all your money until your account hits zero or below. There are different studies out there which have different numbers, but the overall picture is pretty clear. In Germany, about 40% of people live paycheck to paycheck, and in the US this number is closer to 60%. Most US citizens can't even afford a $400 emergency without going into debt, at least, which is a lot. So if you got your finances straight and you have savings and possibly even have some investments, congratulations. But this video is probably not targeted at you, but stick around anyway for the algorithm and stuff. And to the ones that are hardly getting by, maybe you will find some value in this video and it will help you get started on breaking the paycheck to paycheck cycle. God damn, it's hot. I need an AC. Did I budget for that? I need to budget for that. First things first, emergency fund. The first thing you need is an emergency fund. Mine is about 1,000 euros right now, just in case something breaks. The dishwasher, the car, your computer or phone, or any other essential item in your household. And because if you have an emergency buffer, you can stay relaxed and pay for that said emergency without going into debt or using your credit card or whatever. I also have my emergency buffer in my checking account at all times. It also prevents overdrafting. Once you have your buffer saved up, you can start tackling bigger problems, but an emergency buffer is pretty important. Second thing, if you have consumer or credit card debt, so anything besides a mortgage, your main focus should be to pay this down. It should be your number one priority after your emergency fund before you start doing anything else with your money, because the interest payments you save with this probably are way above the gains you get when investing your money. This doesn't count for low interest mortgages though, because it might or might not be a good idea to pay these down more slowly, depending on your situation, life plans and possibilities to use the interest as a tax write-off. It really depends on your situation, but any consumer debt with higher interest rates should definitely be the main priority. Pay it down as fast as possible. And then make a damn budget. Yes, we are getting to the budget. If you want to know where to save money, you need to know where your money goes. Find out what comes in and what comes out. You should at least write down your expenses for a couple of months to get an overview of your spending. But it would even be better to make a proper budget. Plan your expenses and manage your money. When you first make a budget, it ramps up pretty quickly because you save a lot in the beginning. After a while, you get experience in managing your money better and you will look in more and more areas to improve and save money. Jesus Christ, man, it's fucking hot. Can we stop climate change already? It's getting annoying. If you budget, you automatically make more conscious decisions and choices. It will force you to be more aware and think about what you spend your money on, which in turn helps you to save more. It's a process. I personally use the budget app YNAB. Referral link down there in the video description. If you want to try it out, they have a trial period where you don't have to pay. But a simple Excel sheet would also be good in the beginning. There is this meme where people call themselves YNAB broke, which basically means you can't afford a cup of coffee even though you have thousands of dollars in the bank. They are just not assigned to your coffee category, and there's really some truth in that. Most of the time you really want to stick to the plan and don't want to overspend your categories, and slowly you will see your money grow. If you have money left in the Jesus Christ. I'm back. I just noticed that during editing I kinda talked to the camera and it wasn't even turned on, so don't tell anyone. Where was I? Yeah, if I have no money left in the eating out category, I choose to cook at home. Simple as that. Never look at your bank account, always look at your budget and make decisions based on that. Without a budget, you're just buying stuff as long as there's money. YNAB has this concept of aging your money, which I find quite interesting. It basically says to increase the amount of your time your money is in your bank account. Bing, bang, bing. The older the money gets, the greater the buffer until you get broke again. And it incentivizes you to try to cover next month's expenses with this month's income, which is equivalent to having a large enough buffer to break the paycheck to paycheck cycle. If you nail these basics, you will do better than most people. Remember this and budget, it really works. Make a damn budget. After having a proper budget, you can focus on saving more. In America, the rule is to have 3 to 6 months of expenses in case something comes up, like unemployment or health issues. If you live in Germany, this number can be much lower because we have a better social safety net, but it's good to have some money in the bank nevertheless, just in case, and to be prepared for bad times. I think the expression here is to have a fully funded emergency fund, and not just a buffer of $1,000. Like the famous takeaway from the richest man in Babylon, pay yourself first. I like to do a proper budget every month and keep it tight to force me to save more money, and everything that's left after budgeting comes either in the e-fund category or gets invested. And what you really have to look out for is lifestyle inflation, because as soon as more money comes in, expenses go up. It will happen, and it happens to everybody. Everybody does this, but just be aware of it and keep it at a minimum. Prevent lifestyle creep. Money is basically frozen time. When you work for a living, you are exchanging your time for money. Always remember that. Think about how much you are worth and how much time you are willing to give up for the things you want to buy. Change your thinking and your mindset. If you think about money in a different way, you will think twice about spending it on random stuff or junk. And congratulations! You broke the paycheck to paycheck cycle, but once you have a fully funded e-fund, which varies depending on your situation and preferences, you can start investing your money. So start investing. Money sitting in the bank is not optimal. It will lose value due to inflation, and the only way to learn how to invest is by investing. You are going to make mistakes, and by making mistakes we learn. Just don't go do really dumb stuff like get rich quick schemes or Ponzi's, and you will be fine. Remember to diversify, that's very important. Put your money in stocks, bonds or other assets. Don't gamble. That will grow your money over time and outpace inflation. If you want to know more about investing, check out my finance video playlist down in the video description. And next up is to create some cash flow. Once you got investing down and your money is growing and you broke free of the hamster wheel of being broke, you can also start to focus to create some cash flow. It's always a good thing if money comes in, no matter how much it is. You could start a little side gig or sell stuff on eBay, invest in dividend stocks, invest in rental properties, start a small business. The less you are dependent from your main income, the better. And remember that even small steps in the right direction might lead to big results later on. Even if it's just a few bucks here and there, it's more than nothing. Always keep that in mind. And with this, there's only one thing left. Keep going. Increase your ability to earn money, invest in yourself, learn how to do or how to make things. Keep saving, keep budgeting, keep investing, and your financial situation will change from broke to stable. So, summary. Remember, 1. Emergency fund. Pay down debt. Make a budget. Save, save, save. Invest your money. Create cash flow. And keep going. And this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Breaking the paycheck to paycheck cycle. I hope you found some value in this video, and as always, thank you for watching, and see you next time on the ToasterTube. I'm out.